You should be there now. So if you want to go back to the beginning of
Okay,
how you got on, sorry about that.
that's okay. You ready?
Yes, I'm ready. It's recording.
All right. So we're in boards right here, and most everybody has the slenderized board, and I have a bunch of other stuff here that you can just ignore, but I'm gonna click on the slenderize. And first, we're gonna kind of jump ahead a little bit, and I'm gonna take you to some training resources, and I'm gonna click training resources and get started on boarding. So there's a lot of things before this training on boards that we're going to need to learn, but we're going to jump into this first. So when you sign somebody up, or whoever signs you up, and they're trying to get you to Telegram and Partner.co Nation, System of Growth Board, Circle of Health, instead of having to send each one of those or go in and invite them to each one, you can come right here and send this to them, then they can do it themselves. Now, there will be a few other Facebook pages that we will need to share with them. Their pirate ship is right here, which will make it very easy for their shipping. It's cheaper. And so then we go to the how to win with the system of growth. So in our back office, when we do set somebody up, some of our first things that we want to get going, of course, is sharing the boards with them, sending the star board. And then we want to go into our back office, set up their subscription, and it says little truck. That's where the little truck is on there to set up the subscription. And of course, we want to do 100 PV minimum if they are wanting to be commission qualified and work towards a commission. Now, if they're not ready for that, all they need is 1 PV a month to get their products at 30% off. Then we want to make sure when they do set up their 100 PV that they have the matching color week. And if you don't know what that is, we can help you. Or, of course, you can call the office and make sure that you do have your right color week, because if not, you will not get paid. So you can set up your direct deposit when you go in to your back office, My Money, Partner.co Pay, +, add bank info, and ensure you put 100% direct deposit. Now, they will hold your money, but if you do not have 100% direct deposit, you will not have it deposited that week. So then we're going to share on boards, use social media 7-day launch. That's what we're going to work on tonight. That is very important for us to learn right off the bat. If we want to start making money, we need to start sharing and get to our 1,500 PVs, in which right now we have a promotion that we will talk about later also. After the first 7 days, copy, don't share photos from text from team. So say I was to put something on Facebook, go there and copy and paste and put it on your own pace. Don't share what I share, because that draws attention to me and less attention to you. And sometimes people will not respond to you if you're sharing someone else's post. So you want to make sure copy and paste, and anything any of us puts on there, you're welcome to get it. Just copy and paste, where we share everything, all of our posts. And sometimes you need to, when you do go in there, watch for they may have their name on it. So always read it before you do copy and paste it. So in between sharing, you want to post some life posts. You went to your garden, you took some pictures of your garden or your grandkids or your flowers, or whatever you're doing for the day, or just post something in between to draw attention to your page to get your algorithm up. And before you get on there and post something, you want to go on for about 10 minutes and just like and love on other people, so it gets your algorithm up. So when you do post, more people will see it, because they say daily, only about 25 people sees your post. So the only way to change that is to be able to like and love on other people to get that up. So upon delivery of the drops, you send the 3-way text message and boards to customers and your upline leader. Send them the getting started text message and boards, and all customers of Circle of Health invite them inside the group so they are attached to you. And the reason they do that, you have to answer the questions when they go into Circle of Health, or they will not be let into Circle of Health. That way, if they ask a question about what's the shakes, or what's the MOA or the LIMU, and somebody else could actually say, hey, message me and I'll let you know, and they could sell to your customer. So this is a way that they found to prevent that. So when your customer goes in there and somebody asks, then they can look and say, well, they can revert them back to you, and they will not go to somebody else because they don't know that that's what they're supposed to do. So immediately upon their first win, send them the first win conversion seed plant that just tells them, hey, that is so great. I'm glad to hear that you lost a few pounds. You know, just keep me updated, and what else can I do for you? But there is a conversion seed plant in our post, and we will be showing you that in a few minutes. You can even call and connect them with one of the uplines, me, Tonya, or whoever signs you up. That's your upline. You can call them and do a three-way just to say, hey, congratulations. I'm glad that you lost a few pounds. You know, do you have any questions? Is anything bothering you we can help you with? Or, you know, what can we do to help you to succeed at this? So here's a support group. Here is Brent Palmer's number, Andrea's, your upline. Of course, if you do not have mine or Tanya's or whoever signs you up, if you do not have their number, be sure to message them on Messenger or someone to find their number. And this is customer support. So we're going to go back to.
So guys, if you want my phone number, I'm going to interrupt her while she's going back. My name is Tonya Phipps, TonyaPhipps, all P's like in Paul. And my phone number is 318-613-6684. And I am here as well as Lisa. And Lisa, give them your phone number as well, just in case they need that.
Okay. I am Lisa Ford Slade on Facebook, and my number is 318-715-0613. And if I can ever help you with anything, don't hesitate to call or text me. If I do not know the answer, believe me, we will find it. So, so we're going to go into our boards here, and I know that I have an iPhone, Tonya has an Android, so we are going to touch on both of those. So right now we're just going to go in here. This is what I like to do. So we're going to, when you go into your boards, you're going to click on your Slenderize, the one with the star, text script for drops. And when we start posting this on social media, you know, people, you're going to have your pictures and your text or whatever you choose to put on your Facebook or Instagram or whatever. When people message you, they're going to ask you, what are these drops? Or they might ask you first, how much are these drops? But we never give them the price first, because if you do, they're not going to know what they do, and then they may not respond back, or you may not get a response back from them. So we're going to reply to the info with message number 1. So it says, hello, thanks for asking for info on the body balance and drops. I love them. They go under your tongue 3 times a day, usually before each meal. They suppress your appetite and balance hormones. They also support proper thyroid levels, digestion, and sugar levels. As a result, ladies typically lose a ½ pound per day on our program, and men 2/3 of a pound. All natural homeopathic drops, hormone-free, stimulant-free. I've been buying them in bulk to save people money. So no matter what they ask, we want to send them number 1 message first. And then when they say, how much are they? And sometimes people will just say, I want them. And they don't ask till they ask for your Venmo, how much they are. So this will just explain to them that we buy them in bulk and we get them to people for $150. They are $200 with tax and shipping if you get them directly from the company. So I save you more than $50 on the purchase. Now, right here, it says I accept Venmo for payment. Now, when you get that in your box to send to them, if you don't have Venmo and you have a different, if you have PayPal or Cash App or whatever you have, you can add that in there and you can tweak that for whatever payment that you want to use. That's totally up to you on your payment. So if they do go to your website, into your website to shop with you, the drops are $176 plus shipping and handling, which are over $200. So we are saving them a lot of money doing this. So we're going to go back. when they say they want them, you can do ready to buy, and this is just an address request and Venmo again. So you can change this in your text when you get ready to send it. If you do not want to do Venmo, I do Venmo and PayPal. And so I just add that to it, or I also have PayPal at the end of it. And there's so many things here. You know, people are going to ask, can I take this with my prescription? Well, this text tells them yes, that we partner with doctors and there is no side effects. This is hormone free. They're all natural. You know, you can read that. And you can get Square yourself where it splits the payments up into 4 payments. I have not actually done this, but I have been told you may want to add about $7 to it because it does cost you a little bit more to do this. And when will I see results? Getting started up on the receipt of your first box, 3-way text, decide to try. So what I recommend is you go through here and you read all of these, because there's something for every question they have. There's almost an answer here for something that they would ask. So when I'm going through and they're asking me these questions, I send these. Sometimes people are going to stall at $150 because they think that's too much. So they just won't say anything back. So if I do not get a response back, I go back over here and I go to my product videos and I just send them a message. I don't ask them, would you like for me to send you some videos? Because they're probably going to say no. I'll just said, hey, I want to send you a couple videos of Dr. Strand and Dr. Crystal that better explain what these drops do for us. So I'll send these 2 videos. Now it doesn't matter which one you send first. Dr. Strand's is a little longer than Dr. Crystal's. So if you want to send them the shorter one first of Dr. Crystal, you can do that. Just that's up to you. But I send these, and a lot of times when I send that, I get a response back that, wow, I really like what that told me and I understand it better now. And they may ask you, well, what's the ingredients in here? What's in here? Because I'm allergic to this or that. I love, and I just went into the product resources. I love the Slenderize Bottle 1 ingredient explanation, because when you click on it, it has pictures, it's in layman's terms, and it tells you what the ingredient is and what it does for us. So, I mean, you can go down through here, like people that have headaches, you know, you can just go down through here, thyroid issues, and they're good for sugar cravings. They cut our appetite. I mean, I can just go on and on and on. What they give us energy, and it's a natural form of B12. It is not a synthetic B12. So anyway, I love this right here. Now, if you sometimes you may have a nurse or a doctor or somebody that just wants more information, you can go over here. And this is not broke down quite as well as the other. So this one may be a little harder to understand, but that's okay. If they want more information, I'll send them that one and even the clinical trials. And I don't like to sell it to them and not tell them that it does recommend a healthier way of eating. You know, these are all God-given foods right here. You know, you've got tons of meats and fruits and herbs and spices and healthy fats and vegetables. So, you know, I always want to let them know it's not something hidden, that there is. You can take the drops, but you need to eat right also. So that's just a few things that I like to send to them. And of course, you know, I just want you to go through here and just explore and see what we've got. We've got product training, conversion tools. There's videos in here, tips for eating. Of course, the partner.co Better Together start here. We want to send this to all of our partners as soon as they join. This is something we want to send them if they are going to work the system. Okay, Tonya, I'm going to let you go ahead and take it into Facebook.
Hey, everybody. Hello, hello. So if you do me a couple favors and touch a couple of things for me. So, oh, go ahead and, well, I'll just share my screen. Here we go.
Well,
guys.
I can go back. Sorry.
That's okay. I've got it. It's right here. So we can just go right there. And guys, I'm going to open up my boards. Now, at the end, we're going to talk about some other things, but on social media posts, I'm just going to kind of go over because this is a training on how to use it and things like that. So in social media, we have week 1, we have 6 full weeks that, guys, you don't even have to think. There's no, well, what do I do here? What do I do there? How do I do this? How do I do that? It's all spelled out for you. And so if you look, you do want to start off with a picture of yourself, maybe holding a box of drops. If you have the drops, if they haven't come in, go ahead and just take a picture of yourself and say, hey, I'm starting a new journey. I just want y'all to be on the lookout because new things are coming in my life. There's a couple of, that is a great way to introduce it, that you're starting something new. And then that way people won't think that you're being scammed because you've told them you're starting something new. But, we've had doctors, we've had nurses, we've had so many people say, I think you're being scammed. And they're like, no, I'm not being scammed. No, you're not being scammed. This is a real deal and I'm losing a lot of weight. So guys, what you do is you just you follow the system, and the system has been proven time and time again that if you follow the system, you're going to sell boxes of drops. And I tell you, I was a Limu baby, and I still love Limu, and I drink Limu every single day. And, don't think I will ever stop drinking Limu. But this system is been proven so much that people who never did anything in Limu are selling boxes of drops. They're successful with this company and they're making money. And so that, maybe you're just wanting to help more people. That is how you're going to help more people, is selling more boxes. And then when you do that and you get more people involved, then the company's going to compensate you. And so if you're like, well, I don't want to make any money, I just want to help more people. Well, this is absolutely for you as well. And if you see Kim on the far left, so it says day 1, 9 a.m. post, and then day 1 text messages. So every day you have 2 different things. You have the 9 a.m. post, the post, which has a picture, and then you have the words. So you have day 1 on the left, early in the morning, and day 1 on the right in the afternoon. So as you look down, you'll see that morning is on the left, afternoon's on the right. And I just want to let y'all know this because some people don't understand. So I'm going to look at day 3, 9 a.m. post on the far left, and then you see day 3, 9 a.m. post on the far left again. So it says it 2 times. I'm going to touch the top one that says it. And so this is a picture of a text message. Some people don't understand that. So I just want y'all to know that this is a picture of a text message. And I'm going to hit the back button at the top left. And then I'm going to touch the second one that says day 3, 9 a.m. post. And as you see here, it is text. So you will still copy and paste this. And so that way you have the text message of what you're saying and the testimonial text message below it, just like you would if it was a picture. Now, I do want to say, the lady in the pink, when you post this on your Facebook page, people are going to absolutely start responding to you. And then the day 5, I'm going to touch the picture. So even if you don't have only 1 box left, let's say you have 3 boxes left, I promise you, you post this, and within a day or 2, you're going to have no boxes left. So this is important, just to follow the system. Don't question it, just follow it. I'm going to hit the back button at the top left, and then I'm going to touch the additional before and afters. Here's some more pictures, and they're probably already in from day 1 to day 6. So just know that everything is there and you can absolutely use all of that. Now, after you go through the 6 weeks, if you want to, by then you'll be venturing out, you're going to be meeting more people, you're going to hear more stories, you're going to be going to parties. So then you can grab stuff off of Lisa's or Ann's or mine or Mama's or whoever's Facebook page that you want to grab it off of. But I do encourage you to go through the full 6 weeks. A lot of people, they go through the full 6 weeks and go again through the full 6 weeks. So right now at this time, I'm going to go to Facebook. And I'm going to go to my page. Now, for those of you, here's my Facebook page if y'all want to go find me on Facebook. But if you have not put your phone on professional mode, I'm going to show you where to find it. So this is your page. So if you are back where you see your news feed and you see all your news feeds and all, the little bitty picture at the top left under the house, which is your home, if you touch that, it's going to pull up your personal page. When it pulls up your personal page, if you look in the middle where it says advertise, to the right, it has 3 dots. So I'm going to touch those 3 dots. And then if you look almost to the bottom, it's going to say turn off professional mode. If you've never turned on professional mode, instead of the off word, it's going to say on. So you touch that and you turn on your professional mode. Remember to always say to public, you want to post it to public. Just to let you know, while we're here, if you scroll, you see this is the link that if you want people to find you on Facebook, this is where you find it. And so you can copy that link, you can save it in your boards, you can save it in your notes. And if you see someone, you can say, hey, you can be my friend on Facebook. Here's my link for Facebook. So just while we're there, I just added a little extra to it. So I'm going to hit the back button at the top left. And then I'm going to go, I am going to go back as if I see my news feed, because most of the time that's where people put it. And just to keep it simple, I'm going to hit the back button. And then I'm going to, this is for Android users. I know that you guys were asking about, are you going to do it for Android and are you going to do it for iPhone? So I'm going to show you the Android way, and Lisa's going to come right back to you and she's going to show you the iPhone way. So Android users that joined boards and gave the keyboard full access. In order to do this, you have to give it full access. So that is super important. And if you don't know how to do that, you can message me on Facebook or you can call me by my phone number. I am fine either way. I am not untouchable. You can absolutely reach me. I will call you back. So what I did, I'm going to hit the back button because I said it too fast. So by my little bitty picture, it says what's on your mind. I'm going to touch what's on your mind. Then it brings this up. Again, I've got to touch what's on your mind again. So you touch what's on your mind 2 times. Android users, at the bottom, you're going to see a keyboard, right? So if you're an iPhone, Lisa's going to show you this in a minute. It's going to be a world, but Android users, we see a keyboard. I'm going to touch the keyboard, and it's going to bring up all my keyboards. Because I want to go to boards, I'm going to touch the boards. And then I know that I want to go to Slenderize and post from the board. So I'm going to touch the shining star, which is the Slenderize. So just to kind of show you this, the different icons on the far left is different boards. Now you are not required to pay for boards, but I knew that it was a tax write-off, and I knew that this is a business that I'm going to be doing for a very long time. And so I just bit the bullet and I paid for it. I paid for it all up front. You can do the monthly installments if you'd like, but I knew that this was a great business opportunity. And so that's what I did. So the shining star is the Slenderize. So that's what I'm going to touch. And then I'm going to touch social media post, which is the top one on the right. And then I'm going to touch social media week 1. And I'm going to go to Kim Gray. And so I'm going to touch, wait, stop, rewind. That is not how Android users do it. Go back, Miss Tonya. That's how iPhones do it. So we're going to rewind all that. If you wrote on that, scratch it all off. For Android users, you have to go to boards. Then you go to Slenderize. Then you go to social media posts is on the top right. Then you go week 1. And then you hold your finger. I'm going to touch. This is the way I do it. I touch the words. I hold my finger down and I say select all and I hit copy. Then I hit the back button and I touch the picture, which is Kim. If you will all hear her story one day. She is an amazing lady. Just to kind of give you a little touch, she has a form of muscular dystrophy. She was kind of paralyzed from her legs down. Lives in a trailer house. Uh, Someone gifted her a box of drops. She took it to heart. She lost weight. She grabbed the business aspect of this. And guys, I'm going to tell you, she called the Social Security office and she said, take me off of disability. She said, I have found a way to make money and I don't need disability anymore. And they said, are you sure? She said, take me off. So that is an amazing testimony. And so this can help a lot of people. Just a little short snippet. So then Android users, at the top, we have that little triangle. So you touch the little triangle, which means share. And then it's going to pull up your Facebook. Now, if you have a lot of Facebook's pages, yours may say like newsfeed, profile, and you'll have a whole bunch of little Facebook icons. My Android only has one. So I touch Facebook. And then that's where I touch newsfeed. So I could pick all of these. I could do it on my story. I could do it in groups, set my profile picture, but I choose to do newsfeed every day because this is what I'm going to post every day. And then I hold my finger where it says, say something about this photo, and I hit paste. Now, if you have not put your phone on professional mode, at the top right, it will not say next. It will only say post. And when you hit post, whatever time that you're doing it is going to post right then. But if you've put your phone on professional mode, sometimes it takes about 24 hours for Facebook to catch up, but it will get there. Then you touch the next. Then you touch, all right, so you always want it to say public. So I'm going to touch the arrow to the right where it says who can see your post. And I could change it to public, friends accept, or see more. But in this business, you want the public to see it. I have people that has bought drops from me that is not even on my friends list because it went to public. So I'm going to hit the back button because mine is checked for public. And then I'm going to say scheduling options. I could schedule it for right now, or I could schedule it for later. I'm going to touch the schedule later. And I'm going to say, because it's the 9 a.m., I'm going to choose Tuesday. And I'm going to hit OK. I'm going to go to 9. And I'm going to hit, all I do is touch the number 12. Well, let's go back. Go back. Oh, 9 and hit OK. Oh, shoot. Goodness gracious. 9. Yes. And then I touch the number 9. Then I'm going to touch the number 0. And then I'm going to touch AM. There you go. So I touch 9, 0, and then AM. And then I hit OK. And now my post is scheduled for later. I'm going to touch the back button here at the top left. And it's going to say that I'm going to post this. And then when I hit post, at the bottom, it says your photos will be uploaded. Check your progress in the notifications bar. So that is how you post it. And then you hit the back button. And if you want to do the second one, you can do that as well. So I'm going to touch the words, hold my finger, select all, copy, back button, picture, the share at the top, Facebook, newsfeed, hold my finger, paste, next, public, options, later, the third, okay. I'm going to touch the number 3. I'm going to touch the number 0, and it's already on PM. Okay. Back button at the top left, post, and it says it's going to be uploaded. So that is how you post it. Now, if someone comes to you and Messenger or text message or whatever, you go to Messenger, and let's just say, let's go do Mama Pat. So Mama Pat sends me all kinds of stuff. So all right, so everybody look at this real quick. So if you're answering, so somebody said to you, hey, let me know about these drops. By the word social media week 1, there's a number 1 in a square with blue. Right beside it is a back button for boards. So I'm going to touch that back button for boards. And I'm going to touch it again because I know this is not the very first. So then it takes me to text scripts for drops. I'm going to touch text script for drops. I'm going to touch message one. Now, when I touch this, it's automatically going to jump up into Messenger. So when I'm fixing to touch it, and you'll see it just jump up there. I did not copy and paste. All I'm doing is touching it, and it jumps up there. If you want to change a word, because the only word I change in this is the hello, because that is not something I say. But if you want to change a word, like you can the Venmo, I will show y'all that in a second. But I'm going to hit the send button. And then let's say that she said, how much do they cost? When they ask what they cost, I'm going to touch that. I did not want the word Venmo, so I'm going to touch right behind where it says Venmo. And when I do, you see how my blue cursor is blinking beside the dot at the end of the sentence? I'm going to touch right in front of the word for. And then I can erase the word Venmo. And I can touch the ABC at the bottom. Everybody see the ABC at the bottom? So I'm going to touch the ABC at the bottom. And I'm going to type in, let's just say Cash App. And then all I have to do is hit the send at the right. So I want to show you one more little trick, and then I'm going to give it back to Lisa. So if she asks something, else, or if you're going to send something, you can touch boards again, get back in there. And let's say that you touched a message and you touched it again. And so it's like a whole bunch of these messages because you touched it wrong. The double X on the bottom, if you touch that, it erased the whole thing. So that helped me a lot when I found that out. I just wanted to share that. So real quick, I'm going to turn it back over to Lisa. And I'm going to keep my screen on, Lisa, for you to take over. Lisa? Okay, so guys, I don't guess Lisa can be on the call right now. She may have stepped away. So I'm going to show you a couple of other things.
Sure.
So
Oh, can you hear me now? I'm not sure what happened, but I guess I got muted. So would you like me to go ahead and share my screen to show them how to do Facebook?
Yes, that'd be perfect.
Okay. Or did you want to do something different?
It's all yours.
Okay. I'm getting to my screen now. Now y'all tell me if you can't see this. I'm getting to Facebook. Can y'all see my Facebook? Can y'all see my Facebook?
No.
No. Okay.
No,
let me go back.
can't see your Facebook.
No, I don't see it.
Okay. Sometimes mine takes a minute to connect. Okay. It says it's just a few more minutes and it'll come up. All right. I think we're sharing now. How about now?
Yes, I can see your Facebook page.
Yay. Okay. So we're going to go into the iPhone mode of basically what Tonya just showed you, but it's just totally different than what the Android is. To me, it's a little bit easier. So we're going to go into what's on your mind, just like Tonya said earlier, and that's at the top of your page. You're going to hit what's on your mind. What's on your mind twice. You hit it over there by your little picture. If you hit your picture, it goes to your Facebook page. What's on your mind? Now on the iPhone, you're going to go to the little world that's at the bottom left of your screen, and you're going to hit the world. And there your boards come up. And I had a different one there, but I'm going to hit the star, the slenderized star one. We're going to go to text scripts for drops. Let's say somebody, well, shoot, sorry, y'all. That's not where I wanted to go. Social media. So we're going to go to social media of week 1, and we're going to click on it. And sometimes mine acts crazy and it'll get out of it, so I just have to do it again. Okay, we're going to go to social media week 1. And the same thing that Tonya told you about sharing your photo, and if you want to share it with your drops, all that is the same. So I'm not going to go through all that. So right here we've got Kim Gray, and with the iPhone, we're going to touch the script first, and it's going to just pop up. So it's a lot easier than the Android. You don't have to go back into boards and do all that. So it's very simple. And then we're going to touch her picture. Now it copied it, so we're going to have to paste it up here. And if you can see where my little cursor is right by the smiley face, I'm going to touch there and I'm going to paste it there. Sometimes you can't see it because it'll be slid down too far like that. So if that happens, just slide it up to see if it's there. Now on mine says next because for some reason I have 2 professional modes on mine. I have my salon on here also. So mine will not let me post like a week out like most people's does. I'm going to try to find out why it will not let me do that, but it will not. But it's on this part of it, posting it a week out would be just like Tonya showed you. You would hit the next up here, and let's see, mine may be doing it now. Schedule options. Oh gosh, mine's doing it now. Okay. Schedule for later. It has not been doing this. So that's great to know. So we're going to go for tomorrow at 9 a.m. And I'm going to save it. And we're going to schedule this for later. Save it. We're going to go back here. And when I hit post, it's going to look like it's posting to my page, but it will not post there. It's saving it for the next day. So then we can go back to what's on your mind. Always remember you're going to hit what's on your mind twice, what's on your mind and what's on your mind. And usually when you go back, your boards may still be there. If they're not there, sometimes you just keep hitting it where the world is. Some people's, when they hit the world where the ABC is, it'll say boards, and you'll have to tap boards also. Mine does not do that, but some iPhones does do that. So we're going to hit the star, and we are going to go to social media post again. We're going to go back to social media week 1. You have 6 weeks of posting here, morning and night. So we're going to go back. Here's what's on your mind. And remember, you've got your day 1. You got the 9 a.m. and the 3 p.m. for day 1. So we're going to always hit the text script first. It's going to pop up here. We're going to copy this, hit where our cursor is, paste it, and there it is. So we're going to do next and schedule options, and we're going to schedule for later. And then I'm going to do Tuesday at 3 o'clock. And you can schedule all the way a week out. Some people like to do it daily because they may change their mind after we get past our 6 weeks. But when you're in this 6 weeks, go ahead and post a whole week, and then you don't have to worry about it. Save it, go back, post it. And again, it looks like it's posting right now, but it's saving it. It will not be there till tomorrow. So I'm going to go into, let's say somebody messages you on one of your posts, like you have a post there, and somebody messaged you and asked you about the drops. You do not want to give them an answer on here. You want to, let me get right here. You always want to love what they say. And you can say, hey, how are you doing? I'm going to PM you or DM you. I'll get with you on the information, whatever your words is, but you never want to put the information right here on Facebook of what the drops do or the price right here. You want to privately speak with them about it in Messenger or text message, and you get more interaction with them than you're going to get if you're doing it right there publicly, because they're probably not going to want to talk about it right there, and other people see it, and then they're not going to ask you about it. So we can go into Messenger just like Tonya did. And I'm going to use Ann Margaret here. We're always sending each other funnies. So we can pretend that Ann just asked, what are these drops? Or she might have said, what's the price? But I'm still going to go down here and hit my world. And that's already there. And I'm going to go back to my text scripts. And it doesn't matter if she asked how much they are or what she asked. We're always going to send message number 1. And all we have to do is tap it and send it. And then she asked, how much are they? Message number 2. I'm just going to tap and send. It's very easy. I think the iPhone is a little more simpler, less steps than what the Android is. Okay, I think that should get that on the iPhone. Tonya, are you there?
I am here.
Okay.
Okay. So why don't you go to boards and go to the calls, flyers, groups, and recognition.
I sure will. I have a million apps on here. I need to group them together. Okay, here we go. In the calls, groups, flyers, and resources, what would you like?
The weekly Zoom events
Okay,
and the morning IPA.
okay.
Okay, I just want to say that is where you find the calls that go on during the week. And I highly recommend everybody get on this one call as many times as possible. We have a couple of ladies that are like receptionists or whatever, and they put earbuds in their ears and kind of covered up with hair so that they can listen to IPA, because I'm going to tell you, this is probably the best call I've ever been involved with, because every day is fresh. Every day somebody is saying how they sold drops yesterday. Every day somebody is saying how they're doing a party or where they're doing a party. They're announcing things, and sometimes there's always a surprise guest, like the owner of our company or the chief brand partner of our company, whoever, or the president of the United States or North America. We have surprise guests, and they give real testimonies here, and sometimes they give real money here. And so we cannot record this call, but I do highly recommend this call. And if you can make 2 calls, such the weekly Zoom events, Lisa,
Yes.
go back.
Okay, where would you like me to go to?
Go back. Hit the back button.
Okay.
Yep, the weekly calls, Zooms. Nope, go back. Oh, wait. Cylinderize. Calls, groups, flyers, and resources. Weekly Zoom events. Monday, make money from home. If there's only 2 calls that you can make a week, this is the second call. They normally have a testimony, and they're going to share the whole story of what Partner Co is. And they will be doing it live. And so you can absolutely watch it. You can just send it to someone in your backyard. You can send somebody in your community. You can send it to somebody across the country, or even in one of our 57 countries that have our products, because we have over 100 products. So, and y'all can watch it together, and you can call them after it's over and say, hey, tell me what you like best about what you just heard. All right, hit the back button. You don't have to touch it, but here's other calls as well. And on the right is the Saturday training Zoom. Sometimes these are like live events, because we're doing a lot of Super Saturdays right now. And so it'll be like a Super Saturday live, and it can last for hours and hours. Or it's a training. If it's a training, it's going to last about an hour and 10 minutes. And so there's several calls on Wednesday getting started. Andrea goes over every Wednesday how to get started with, kind of what we're doing tonight. And then Wednesday night, she has a call as well. All right, hit the back button. Is there something else that you wanted to talk about, Lisa?
No, they have added this plug in with us right here, which is pretty interesting. And you could actually save this somewhere on your phone or just go there to see it.
Yes. Okay. Um, touch the flyers and logistics and tutorials at the bottom right. So after you start posting twice a day, people are going to be calling and texting you and asking you on Facebook and asking you in person when you go in the grocery store. If it is someone local, of course you can drive and deliver the boxes. But if it's someone in Little Rapids, Australia, I know we're not going to ship to there, but let's just say Florida and you're in Arizona, you can ship them boxes. And so at the top right is Pirate Ship. And in Pirate Ship, here's all the instructions on how to ship your boxes. If you were to go to the post office, each box of drops would cost you between $12 and $15. Through Pirate Ship, it's going to cost, I have never shipped across the world for more than $7.50. And so I've shipped to California, I've shipped to South Carolina, I've shipped all over. And the most I've paid is $7.50. And I do like to use USPS because I think it's a little bit safer, and I don't wrap my boxes. All I do is print off a label, tape it real good with the clear tape, take it to the post office, they scan it, I get a tracking label. They take it and they send it to them, and I just think it's a very easy thing to do. And also, if you don't leave the house, you can put it in your mailbox. You can stick in your mailbox. The post person will come up by, pick it up, and they will mail it for you. So this is a great tool to use as well, pirateship.com. Now, that is not an app. That is a website. You can go back, Lisa.
Okay.
And push Square set up for 4 payments. So guys, I just want you to know that our company offers Afterpay through PayPal, and you can qualify for that. And so like if you order a 200 point pack, then you can pay it out in monthly installments, and our company will do that for you. But if someone is wanting only 1 box of drops, you can set up your Square. I am not good at this game, but I do advise that you put a bigger price than $150 because Square is going to take almost $10. And so then you will only be making $140 for the drops. Some people say, well, can I sell them for cheaper? Let me just say this. Last year, the company gave us a great deal, a great Black Friday deal, and people sold the boxes of drops for about $100, $110, and tried to give everybody else a good deal. In return, a lot of people never ordered a box of drops again because they were waiting on that sale. So when you take our drops and you make them sound like they're not as worth as much as we're saying, then in return, it's going to hurt you. So never sell a box of drops for less than $150 because that is not a good business thing to do. They will wait till the next sale. And you can word it several different ways. I'm giving 30% off. I'm giving, half off. I'm giving it my cost. I'm doing this, I'm doing that. And so however you want to word it, but never sell your drops for less than $150. Okay, Lisa, you can hit the back button. And hit the back button. So if you look, guys, we have the partner.co start here. You can use this, and we now have a Spanish version. You can use the Spanish board. And if you want to let me show you this real quick in case you want to do a presentation by yourself. If you are new, I highly advise you not to do it by yourself. Get with someone that got you started, and they can help you do it because that third-party person means a lot. But if you want to do the slideshow yourself, Lisa, touch Customer Conversion Tools. And the slide deck is on the top right. So you can go through all the slides right there.
Well,
Okay,
mine's
you
going,
can hit,
that's
that's
it.
okay. That's okay. You can hit the back button. So you can go there and find the slideshow and you can just talk through it if you want to see that.
Let me go back to the boards.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. There is a lot here on boards. And I know it's a lot, but this is a great business and it pays very well. So there's a lot of other things on here. I do want to talk about the promotion. If you'll scroll up and let's touch the promotion, power up and the promotion, all the details. I'm not going to go through all the details, but you can read the details on the promotion. There's also on Partner Up with Partner Co. If you're a part of that messenger group in Facebook Messenger, there's a video that you can go watch as well. So all the details on the promotion is right here and you can go read it. You can go watch the video so that you understand it. All right, Lisa, you want to hit the back button and let's talk about boards and what boards is doing, because it's a third-party app and you know, boards is a great tool, guys, but our company is not in charge of boards. Have you talked about that yet, Lisa?
I sent something on Messenger that I had looked up on our partner Messenger. I don't know if anybody got to read it, but if you didn't, you can go into there and it will explain what they're doing and how to still get it for free. You do not have to pay for it, but you do not get 3 boards anymore. You only get 1. But it is a great explanation. It explains it good. I'll get that out in a minute. I get tongue tied sometimes.
And so, so yes, it is still free, but you will only get 1 board. Lisa, can I share my screen real quick?
Yes.
Okay.
You got it?
Well, yep, I'm getting it now. Well, you got, yes, okay. Oh, wait, I shared my camera, not my screen. Let's try, I touched the wrong button. So guys, in boards, I want to show you this for those of you that are thinking about, hey, do I really need 3 boards? Do I need this? Da, da, da. Right now, to start off with, you may not need 3 or 4 boards. But as your business goes, you may need a couple more boards. As you say, I have a lot. We started a long time ago with the system of growth with Renew. So everything that we're doing with Slenderize, we also have with Renew. So one day you may want that board. Tonya's personal link. So I'm going to touch that. I want you to know, like, this is where I keep my links. I have my smart links. I'm going to touch my button right here. So when you go create your smart links with the company, you have them in your boards, and it's just as easy to touch and go, just like in Facebook Messenger. You just go to the one that is named and you send it to them. They just fill out the information and it's on this way to them. My Venmo, it's real easy for me to just go there and touch Venmo and I can send them my Venmo link, my PayPal link. I can send them my PayPal link, my Cash App link. I can send them my Cash App link because they're going to be asking you for all of these if you have them. And so that's a couple of things that I do. I think it's worth it, going ahead and having it. And I also have my informational board that I put different information in here. Like this is the Canada group board. And so you're going to be getting different boards, like the Italy board and maybe Germany board. And so one day you're going to need all of that. Right now, you may not. Maybe all you need is a Slenderize. But I do advise you to go get your Facebook page and put it in your notes. Go grab your Venmo link, put it in your notes. Go grab your Cash App and put it in your notes. Put it somewhere where it's easy for you to find it if you don't have a board for it. I think that, also one more thing, and then we're going to kind of close this out. I know it's been an hour. So the discoverpartner.co, this is brand new as well. And you can go watch John Wadsworth talk about how we're here for people. And this was created You can go watch the video. This was created because there's a lot of companies out there that are closing down and taking their downline and different things. Well, number one, we have the Bill of Rights. So this is a training for another day, and I'll show y'all about the Bill of Rights later. But John Wadsworth, he talked about how we're here for people if they're looking for a new home. And there's other things there as well. So go in there and touch around. You're not going to mess up this board. You're not. So feel free, touch anything, find out what's in there. And it's fresh and they're updating it all the time. So I'm going to quit sharing my page. Lisa, did we hit everything? Yes,
Well,
go ahead.
I was gonna tell you before you quit sharing, on the boards, I was just gonna touch on this just for a sec. When y'all do get your new people in, and there has been so many new people sign new partners up this month that it's crazy. Be sure to send the partner.co Better Together Start Here to everybody that you sign up that's interested in working the business. Now, there's going to be some that's not going to be interested and they may not want that, but you can ask. But that is very important to send to them so that they can get their board, and ask them if they have an Apple or Android. All they have to do is click on it. They get their boards downloaded and then go back to the text message and upload the team board, which is the STAR board that we've been looking at. So I guess I just wanted to say that. So be sure to get that out to your people that want to be a partner.
Okay, let me show you guys how to share that if you don't know how. So it's really simple. I'm going to get out of that. I'm going to go to Messenger, and Mama Pat's going to get the board again. So let's find Mama Pat. And then I'm going to touch message. And of course, I'm an Android, so I touch the keyboard. I'm going to remember the back button. And now it's beside the lightning bolt. I'm going to touch that little back button. I'm going to go to, when I touch partner.co Better Together Start Here, when I touch that, it's going to jump up. And then I just send it to Mom. I just send it. And now all they have to do is touch it, and they're able to say, do everything. Decide if they're Apple or Android, upload the team board, take care of all of this, join Telegram, join Partner Code Nation, introduce themselves. Everything is right there for them. And another thing, well, I'm not going to go into that, but that is a great way to share the board. You just go to Messenger and touch it just like you would a text message. It's really simple. Hope that answered a question. Anybody else? All right, that's it. I'm going to stop the recording.
I have a question.